Hey Bailey, I'm half sick and that is why I have no makeup on. I'm sitting upstairs, which has become my new room since my parents overtook my room to create my mother's art room. And I didn't really have a topic today, kind of like how you made lunch yesterday. So I'm going to go through the books that I got over the past week. On Friday the 13th, I went to a book signing in Anderson's bookshop in Naperville, Illinois. And if you're ever down there, I suggest you go. It's Publishers Weekly's bookshop of the year, and it's absolutely fabulous. And Maureen Johnson goes there, Kristen White, Stephanie Perkins is, I think. So, first of all, I got this book, Sister's Red, signed. Now, this one I didn't get to see her, Jackson Pierce, but I they have a huge collection of already signed books from previous signings, and I wanted this. And along with that, I also got this, which she wasn't there either. But I am telling you, read this book. This is the next Suzanne Collins. She's 22 years old. She grew up in a suburb of Chicago and went to Northwestern. And this one is also signed. And I'm actually really happy to have this because it's the first edition. It came out May 3rd, I believe. I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure it came out May 3rd. And I read it and I absolutely adore it, and I think that you'd love it too. Other books I got Rival, signed by Sarah Bennett Wheeler, and I actually have my bookmark to go along with it, which is absolutely gorgeous. So that is fabulous, and I love that. I love the book too. Um, my books seem to fall in two categories. One being dystopia, I can't speak today, and the other being contemporary fiction. Um, that falls under contemporary. Uh, and I this. It says, obviously, this book belongs to a murderous lunatic. You might want to return it promptly. Very funny. Ah, I love this. And the last book that I got signed that evening was Julia Carr's first book. This was published by the literary agent who published Maureen Johnson and Stephanie Perkins, I believe. A lot of my facts are kind of mumbled in my brain right now. So, got my bookmark, I got my book, and I actually have it on the Nook too. Now, I'm not positive if it's lendable, but if it is and you are interested, I would lend it to you. And those are the books that I got at the signing. And then I came home from being out of state for months and months and months, and I checked my mail, and you remember how I got this, which I am 197 pages in, and it's signed too, and it's gorgeous, and I love it so far, and Laura has read it, and me and her are going to discuss it afterwards, and Megan has it on her reading list, and I know that you do too, so I can't wait until we can all discuss it. And fantastic. Um, then I got a package from Australia, including On the Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. Um, Marchetta. Anyway, the author who you just read, Saving Francesca, I read it a few weeks ago, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and I got it from Margot, who is absolutely amazing. And along with that, got this. This I'm really excited for. It's rather new, and it's also signed, and Margot is a fantastic author, so I can't wait to read this. I'm going to pick it up in a few hours when I finish Imaginary Girl. So, that's what's been going on with my books lately. And currently, we have both read five, which is absolutely terrible because I'm supposed to be beating you at something, and it's obviously not my clout score because that's dropping like a rock in the Hudson. So, oh, one of the things I super love about this book is that it takes place in New York. And the thing is, like, Divergent took place in a suburb of Chicago. Well, no, it took place kind of downtown Chicago. And it mentioned Millennium Park and Navy Pier and all of these places that I just visited 2 weeks ago with Laura and Rachel and my friend Michelle. And so um, that was great to read on my way home from Illinois. But then I got home and I got to read this. Well, I'm reading this. But I almost wanted to cry because it just mentions things like, I don't know. The one that I'm currently thinking of is Cumberland Farms, which I included in a story when I was writing for my fiction class, which I got a B in this semester. Um, I included Cumberland Farms, and I didn't really explain what it was more than a convenience store. And everybody was all like, "Wait, what's Cumberland Farms?" And um, it was sad because chill zones are like a huge part of most of my memories. Whenever we're celebrating something, me and my friends go and grab a chill zone. They're these plushies like 7-Eleven, but they are better, and they're 86 cents. I love them, and so that was weird. And the thing is that she calls it Cumbies for the nickname in here, and that's what we call it. So that makes me smile. And it mentioned Regents level French, and I was all like, people in this state understand Regents because that was our state tests and what they were called in high school, and I'm not sure if they're called that anywhere else. I think maybe California. I'm not positive though. So it's a good book, and it especially holds some meaning to me because I spent the last 2 semesters missing New York tons, and this has a lot of reminders. So that's my book list, and I should cut this video down because it's 7.5 minutes. Out.